Friends, with all of the stimulus talks going on, what is the president saying? What is Trump saying? Let's talk about that in this video. Stay tuned. Friends, thanks for watching. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey. I'm a lawyer. Immigration is my practice, and I'm also founder of Smart Immigration Academy. Friends, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so, guys, because I put out really good content almost daily, and you don't want to miss any of them. And also follow me on Instagram at McBean Immigration Law, or on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, and let me know from time to time that you're watching. So friends, let's get into it. So we know that stimulus talks are underway, right? You've been watching my videos and other people's videos and reading the news and paying attention, right? And so you see that our leaders on Capitol Hill, they're trying to lead during this tough time. And we've seen some proposals from the Democrats, the House Democrats, and new proposals from the Senate Democrats as well. But in all of this, the question is, well, what's going on with the White House? Where does the White House stand on all of this? Because, guys, as you know, nothing gets done unless it's signed by the president, right? Nothing goes into effect until it's really signed by the president. And so the question is Trump cooperating with the urgency that is happening in our economy? We know that we just got the report from the Labor Department. We now know that the unemployment rate is at 14.7%. That's huge. That's really huge, because this is the highest it's been since the Great Depression. And in April, 20 million Americans lost their jobs, and a whole lot of people have filed for unemployment benefits. And so we're watching the big economic crisis unfold around us. And so now the question is, can our leaders come together again and create another stimulus package that will work, that will inject some life into our economy again, focus on small business, help families get through this tough time? And that's the question. And so I did another video, as you guys know, about CARES 2 that is being worked on right now, actually, by Nancy Pelosi, and the goal is for it to be introduced on the House floor any day now, so that we could actually see what's in it. But we also know that Senator McConnell, is not very interested in having another $2 trillion proposal on the table. So there's this inertia that's going on in the Senate side, right? Back to the White House. So here's the deal. Just from reading through some of the sources today, it looks like President Trump is not sitting down and having talks with legislators on Capitol Hill about another coronavirus package. He's not doing that. And why not? Well, because from what I understand, they're trying to figure out, let's see how the economy responds to the first stimulus package that is out there. And in fact, guys, just so you know, there were 4 major bills that were passed since COVID-19 became a pandemic in America. 4. 3 of them focused on the economy. And so from the White House standpoint, they're saying, well, we have done a lot so far, and let's just wait and see. And so therefore, the president is not sitting down and speaking with legislators about what to do next. So it's interesting because on the one hand, you have the Democrats in the House and Senate now who are showing a lot of leadership with respect to, saying, we need to do more, we need to do more, we need to do more. Real people are having a very hard time. The economy is crumbling. Let's do more, let's do more, let's do more. And then on the Republican side, it's like, no, not yet. Let's wait and see. Which is kind of odd in some ways, right? Some ways, for the Republicans to be taking that position. Why? Well, because they're all about the economy. They're all about stimulating the economy, making money, growing our economy, having a strong economic base. And so I wonder if their constituents aren't putting pressure on them, saying, wait a minute, we actually do need more help. Yes, we're a small business and we've been closed for 6 weeks now or longer, and we need more help. What are you doing? We're just hearing about the Democrats doing, putting forth proposals. Are you talking with them? What's the deal? Because we really do need help. Or regular people, constituents of theirs, I'm pretty sure they are also feeling the economic pressure just like many other Americans are. So I think the Republicans are going to get to a point, friends, where they have no choice but to listen to their constituents and the pressure and the pain that is happening on the local level in their districts and states. They have no other option but to do something. And so I think at this point, the push by the Democrats may have caught them off guard, because the Democrats are appearing as if they are the true leaders here. They are pushing for something else, something more, and the Republicans are putting their feet on the brake right now, and it doesn't really look that good for them, especially when their constituents are also having a hard time. So I think it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna have to act. Senator Chuck Schumer, who is the Democratic leader of the Senate, has this to say. He says, no one could look at today's job report, that's 14.7% unemployment rate and 20 million unemployed in April. No one could look at that report, the job report, the highest unemployment since the Great Depression, and say we should hit the pause button on further government action. We need a big, bold approach now to support American workers and families. And friends, that's what Schumer is putting out there from the state of New York, and making it known that they're looking for something big and bold. But at this point, the Republicans are pushing back and say, not yet, not yet. And I think the reason for that is they want to be the saviors. And at this point in our history, we need to set egos aside, we need to set parties aside, and we need to come together as Americans, come together and solve the problem in front of us, which is the coronavirus pandemic and the shattering of our economy. And so they need to do something together and do something very soon. And so Republicans, are pushing reopening our economy, and maybe not only Republicans are pushing for reopening, but in my opinion, guys, reopening is way premature, way too soon. And so the White House, they also know that it's too soon. The experts are also saying it's too soon, it's too soon, it's too soon. But the White House is not responding to that. Their response is, well, let's do this. We're going to reopen the economy. We're going to push for reopening. And also we're going to focus on contingency plans because we're expecting a second wave of COVID-19 to hit. And so let's focus on our contingency plan and let the businesses and states reopen. And let's just see, let's just see what happens. And so that is awful, awful approach to this issue. And so the White House is putting public health, taking a back seat to the economy. And then, of course, the political issue of, president is facing a tough campaign this year. So they're putting all of those issues on the table, and public health is taking a back seat. So that's what's going on. Trump is not sitting down with legislators, talking with them about stimulus packages and proposals on what they could do next. So friends, get involved in the legislative process if you are a voter, if you're a green card holder, or even if you are undocumented. Give them a call, give your legislator a call, write to your legislators and let them know how you feel about these issues, because what they're debating, friends, will impact you. So friends, let's get involved and stay plugged into this channel and other information and content that I'm sending to you. Friends, thanks for watching and listening, and share this with other people. Let me know your thoughts below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.